Yo guys, what's up, it's Krypz and welcome to another Destiny video. So today I'm bringing you Warlock fashion sets number 8. Now if you're new to the channel and don't know how this video works, I'll be showing off 3 of my own Warlock sets and then 4 winners from the Discord, as well as some honorable mentions for those which are close to winning. If you do want to submit your sets and have a chance of winning, please go ahead and join the Discord and go down to video submissions and submit your hunter sets. Now every winner today will receive the chosen title within the Discord. Now this title is only for the Discord, and you can earn this title through the whole month of February. Now as well as this, I just want to say thank you all so much for 6,000 subscribers. That's absolutely amazing. I just want to say my next push is going to be getting 7,000 subscribers by the end of this month. I know we can do it. It's a new season and I got a bunch of new videos coming, so I really hope we can hit 7,000 by the end of the month. Now I also have an Instagram which I'll be putting in the description as well. I post some edits there and then, so I'd really appreciate it if you'd all go ahead and check it out and possibly like some of my photos. But now it's time to move on to the sets. Now I just want to say all the sets shown today will also be in the description, and there'll be timestamps throughout the video so you can just skip ahead. So yeah, now it's time to move on to the first Warlock set of mine. So my first Warlock set, here it is. I wanted to try and use the Phoenix Protocol exotic without the ornament, as I've never really used this exotic before in a fashion set. So now moving on to the armor, I really wanted to use some of the exile pieces because they are changing the trials gear, so this is going to be going away. So I really wanted to try and use the trials pieces while they were here. So the helmet and the arms are both from Trials of Osiris, as they are the Helm of the Exile and the Krypz of the Exile. Now if you don't know how to get the trials gear, you get rewards at 3 wins, 5 wins, 7 wins and flawless in trials, and this gear rotates every week. So you just have to, if you want the chest plate, then it could be 5 wins one week, and then another week it could be 7 wins for the helmet. So it'll just constantly rotate, so you want to keep an eye out for that. Now the chest plate is obviously the Phoenix Protocol exotic. Now this is from World Drops and it's the non-ornament version. The boots are the Legacy Oath boots from the Deepstone Crypt raid, and the bond is the Forbidden Visage bond from the Season of the Hunt eververse set. And as for the shader, you want to use Silver Tactical on the helmet, old gunmetal on the arms, Skele-ghaul on the chest and boots, and then dark Omolon on the bond. Now as for Silver Tactical, this was a reward from the Season of the Worthy Pass. Now to get oiled gunmetal, this can sometimes be sold in the Bright Dust store. Skele-ghaul is sold in the Bright Dust store during Festival of the Lost event, which is the Halloween event. And as for dark Omolon, this was a reward from the Contact public event during seasonal arrivals, which is now past and is no longer obtainable. So yeah, the reasoning behind most of the arm I chose was mainly because these arms and this chest plate match really nicely together on the arm here, as you can see, as well as the Legacy Oath boots match really nicely again here, as you can see. So I think it all just flows really nicely together. And then for the helmet, I could have given it a matte colour, but I gave it a bit more of a shine, and I think this just really pops the set and makes it look really nice. And then obviously the glows here to just bring the set out more, make it stand out a bit. Now you do not by any means need the glow for this set to work. I actually wanted to not have the glow, but you know, you can't toggle glow for trials, so I just had to work with it. So this was intended to not have a glow, so this will look just as good. You can even change the bonds so that it doesn't have a glow, because this will be the only thing that doesn't have a glow if you haven't been flawless. Now if you have been flawless and want to make the glow gold, then what you want to do is just put on any emblem. You just want to avoid the Flawless Empyrean and the Light for Lost, as this one makes it blue, this one makes it red, and then any other emblem in the game will make it gold. So yeah, just stick to any other random emblem and you'll keep the glow gold. But yeah, that is pretty much the first set. Let me know what you all think of it in the comments below. I think it looks really nice and turned out really well together, and I think the armor overall just really flows nicely together. But yeah, that is pretty much my first Warlock set. So this second Warlock set of mine is a bit more flashy than the first. So my aim with this one was to use the Vesper of the Radiance chest exotic with the Transcendence Geometry ornament. So this is the crazy looking chest plate I'm talking about, with these cool glows coming off it. So now moving on to the armor. So there's going to be 2 variations of this set. So I do have alternatives for people who didn't play in year 1 and get either of these pieces, so don't worry. Now the helmet used the Lucid Night ornament from the Dawning Eververse. The arms used the Focusing Wraps for going flawless in Trials of the 9 in year 1. The chest plate is the Vesper Radius exotic with the Transcendence Geometry ornament. The boots are the Solstice boots, the Resplendent from this Solstice 2018 with the arc glow. So if you do have these, you're going to need to keep your arc subclass on so it doesn't dim, as you can see. And then as for the bond, you want to use the Liminal Voyager bond from the Festival of the Lost Eververse set. Now as for the shader which goes over the whole armour, you want to use Streaming Spectrum, which drops from the Last Wish raid. This can either be from weapons and armour or even the secret chest. So now moving on to the alternative set. So if you do not have the focusing wraps from Charles IX in year 1, you can actually use the channeling coda wraps. So as you can see, all it does, if you look closely, is it removes this glow here and adds a bit more of a cream colour to the armour. So I think this looks just as fine, and these arms can actually be obtained from the Prophecy dungeon, which is in the game right now. And as for an alternative for the boots, all you can use is the Virtuous Boots ornament from the Season of Dawn pass. As you can see, it looks really nice, and yeah, you pretty much just keep Dreaming Spectrum throughout the whole set with this as well. But yeah, just let me know what you all think of this in the comments below. I haven't really used this exotic ornament before, and I really wanted to use it as very flashy and different, and I know a lot of people have not seen this before. Now moving on to my third and final set, so this is it right here. So this is really cool, I think. I really want to use the Valkyrian chestplate and make like some Rasputin Protector set, and I think it turned out really nicely. So yeah, basically today these sets were just trying to use stuff that I haven't really used before, and not because they're necessarily bad, I just haven't got around to using them. So the helmet is the Felwinter's Helm exotic from World Drops. The arms are the Lucidite arms from the Dawn in Eververse. The chestplate is the Valkyrian robes ornament from the Season of the Worthy pass. The boots is the Valkyrian boots ornament from the Season of the Worthy pass. The bond is the 7th Seraph bond, which you can get right now from engrams. So now moving on to the shaders, you want to use Carbon Blood on the helm, arms and boots, and then Midnight Smith on the chest and Carminica on the bond. Now as for Carbon Blood, you can purchase this right now for Bright Dust in the featured section in the Eververse store, so I'd highly recommend getting this. And then as for Midnight Smith, this dropped from the Scourge of the Past raid, which is no longer in the game. And as for Carminica, this was a reward from a Crucible pursuit back in Season of Arrivals, which is also no longer in the game. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole set. I got a really nice Sparrow emblem and Ghost to go with it, and I just think overall it's a really nice set. So yeah, just let me know what you all think of it like as a whole. The reason why I chose these arms instead of other arms which could have matched better is because of the helmet. So they blend really nicely together and they're almost like the same material. I just thought it just really looked good together, and then the chest has a nice contrast to it, adding a bit of a different material as you can see up close. And yeah, just let me know what you all think of my 3 sets in the comments below. And now it's time we're going to be moving on to the Discord winners. So before we move on to the Discord winners, I just want to say congratulations today to everyone who's got their Discord title. So everyone who wins throughout this month of the fashion set videos will receive the chosen title within the Discord. And if you want a chance to be featured in the next video, which will be a hunter fashion, go ahead and join the Discord and submit your hunter set into video submissions. Now it's time to move on to the first winner, which goes to DuderScooter. So congratulations, a really cool set using the Phoenix protocol. So moving on to the armor, for the helmet to use the Iron True Age hood from the Iron Banner. Now you can get this helmet from the Year 1 Iron Banner or from the Season of Opulence Iron Banner. And then as for the arms, he used the Iron Will gloves from the Iron Banner. Now the Iron Banner is currently in game and you could get the Iron Will set. So if you're missing these arms, go ahead and try and grind out Iron Banner for them. The chestplate is the Phoenix Protocol exotic with the Feng Huang ornament, a really cool ornament that is currently in the Eververse for silver. The boots are the Virtuous ornament from the Season of Dawn pass, and the bond is the Iron Will bond from the Iron Banner right now. Now as for shaders, you want to use Carminica on the helm, arms and chest, and then Cheating Slate on the boots and Midnight Smith on the bonds. Now Carminica was a reward from a Crucible pursuit back in Season of Arrivals, which is no longer in the game. And as for Cheating Slate on the boots, this can sometimes be sold in the Bright Dust store, and Midnight Smith, which is on the bond, could drop from the Scourge of the Past raid, which is also no longer in the game. But yeah, overall really cool set. I love how all the colours work so nicely together, and this ornament looks absolutely amazing, and I didn't think this helmet worked so well together, so congratulations, overall an absolutely amazing set, and congratulations on getting your title. Now moving on to the second Discord winner, which goes to you. So really cool set. The name of the set he's given it is Neolock Wave, which is quite fitting, and it just looks really cool together, very funky, and it just pops really nicely in game. So as for the helmet, he used the Lucent Night ornament from the Dawn and Eververse. The arms, he used the Siege Break ornament from the Season of Arrival's Pass. The chest is a Solstice 2020 ornament with the Void subclass equipped. The boots are the Geomag Stabilizers exotic with the Electromag Stabilizers ornament. And as for the bond, he used the Solstice 2020 bond ornament. Now as for shaders, he uses Neopop Wave on the helm, chest and boots. And then on the arms, he uses Indigo Matrix, and for the bond he uses no shader. Now both Indigo Matrix and Neopop Wave can sometimes be sold in the Bright Dust store. Overall, really cool set and very different to what you'd usually see. You definitely stick out in Crucible, so I wouldn't recommend using this in like trials as they'd see you from a mile away, but overall absolutely amazing set. And as well as this, he also posted a really quite funny set, so it's just a fully light glowing set. As you could see, he put all the armor pieces and shaders as light. It's just a jokey set, but it's just quite cool to see as well in game. So yeah, that's pretty much the light set he put in. This is primarily a joke, you're not meant to submit 2 sets, but you just wanted to show this one off as it just looked cool in game. So now moving on to the third Discord winner, which goes to Blasian, or Blasian, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So the name of the set is Deadshot. Overall really cool set with the hood of the exile from Trials of Osiris, the gloves of the exile from Trials of Osiris, the Moonfan X7 robes from the Prophecy dungeon, the boots of the Transversive Steps exotic with the Path to Convergence ornament, and the bond is the Cross to Cream bond from Varx's quests on Europa. Now as for the shaders, you want to use Bloody Tooth on the helmet and arms, Carminica on the chest, Carbon Blood on the boots, and the bond you want to use New Age Black Armory. Now Bloody Tooth can drop from Bright Engrams and can sometimes be sold in a Bright Dust store. Carminica was a reward from a Crucible shoot back in Season of Arrivals. Carbon Blood can sometimes be sold in the Bright Dust store and is currently being sold this week in the featured section of the Eververse. And as for New Age Black Armory, this was a drop from Forged Weapons and Armor. Now this is no longer in the game, so you can no longer obtain the shader. But yeah, overall amazing set. Now for the red glow, you want to use the Flawless Empyrean emblem if you want to have the red glow for the set, and you want to have Being Flawless as well. Now the reason why I really like this is because the boots match so well with the glow on the helmet and the arms, and it just overall looks really cool as a set, and the Moonfang just really makes the set like stand out. So yeah, overall amazing set, and congratulations on getting your title. Before we move on to the fourth and final Discord winner, I want to give some honourable mentions to sets which were really close to winning. So these honourable mentions go to Notorious W, Stinky, AZM, That One Guy in Town, and Lightspeed 777. All really cool sets. I think Notorious W for me stands out so much, and Stinky with a really cool, like very clean set. Really nice set from Lightspeed as well, and That One Guy in Town. Both of you had really cool and unique sets. All these sets were very unique, and it was really hard to pick from. But for the fourth and final winner, I had to pick Hynra. The name of the set is Hazelback Druid, and the reason why I picked this set is because it was just so unique and cool with the barback shader, and it just works so nicely together, and I think it just stands out mainly from all the rest. So the helmet is the Northlight helm from Dawn in Eververse. The arms are the Eater of Worlds ornament from the Eater of Worlds raid challenge. The chest is the Steeplechase ornament from the Season of the Hunt pass. The boots are the Lunafaction exotic with the Lay Striders ornament, which is currently in this season's Eververse, and the bond is the Northlight bond ornament from the Dawn in Eververse. And as for shader, he uses Butterback on all the armor except the bond. Overall, an extremely unique and cool set. The wood texture works so well with the bone, and I think it creates a nice contrast between the colours, and I think they just go so nicely off each other, and that's why I overall love this set. But yeah, that's pretty much all the winners and the mentions. I just want to say congratulations to everyone on winning and participating. I love when you all interact with each other and show each other sets and submit them. It's just really nice to see us all, like, you know, engaging with each other in making sets and submitting them for the video. So I want to say massive thank you as well for everyone for helping me reach 6,000 subscribers. We did this together, and I just can't wait to see what goals we can hit next. I will be trying to hit 7,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so please can we try and hit that? That'll be absolutely amazing. I just want to say thank you all so much again for the incredible support on all my videos. and consider joining the Discord if you haven't already. Stay safe everyone, and I'll see you all in the next fashion sets video.